In the first days of September 2024, Seiko dropped a new iteration of its renowned Marinemaster. This is a professional tool used by divers during underwater expeditions or casual diving sessions. Despite its powerful capabilities, this wristwatch is also worn by regular people because of its prestige and appearance. Nowadays, a professional diving watch is not just a tool anymore, but rather a statement. This is an accessory that tells others something about you. It signals your watch knowledge and preferences. You wear a Marinemaster not because you go diving every weekend, but because you appreciate quality, craftsmanship, and design. But to understand how we got here, we need to talk a little bit about Seiko's diving history. It all began with a letter from a professional diver in Hiroshima, Japan. The man explained that in depths greater than 300 meters, most watches get damaged, especially when using a diving capsule and saturation diving techniques. He wanted a tool strong enough to resist such pressures while still being precise and comfortable to wear. Seiko answered this request and established a new development team to design and produce such a device. Introduced in 1965, Seiko's first diver's watch has become very popular among adventurers globally. It featured 150 meters of underwater resistance, a precise automatic movement, and a powerful loom. In 1966, the watch proved its reliability and capability in the 8th Japanese Antarctic research expedition. It was an instant success worldwide. But the main star of our story was created only 2 years later. This is the time and place where our new 2024 watch takes its roots. In 1968, one of the most iconic diver watches of all time was born, and with it, a legacy that survived the test of time up until today. This timepiece in front of your eyes is the mighty 300 Hi Beat Diver. This was a very powerful tool even by today's standards. It was made to withstand up to 300 meters underwater. It had a screw-down crown and a special seal for the glass. It was made from stainless steel with 44 millimeters in diameter and a powerful loom applied on the hands and indicators. So the watch got its nickname Hi Beat because its automatic movement had the highest beat in the world at that time, with 10 vibrations per second. This caliber also featured a date complication. After 7 more years of research and development, another iconic professional diver watch saw the light. This is the world's first authentic diver's watch with a one-piece structure made of titanium. It was water-resistant up to 600 meters saturation diving. More than 20 patents have been obtained for the exterior of the watch alone, including those related to airtightness and durability. The case was designed in a barnacle-like shape in order to prevent ropes and other objects from getting caught on it during deep-sea operations. Its unique shape earned the nickname Tuna among fans, and it has been well loved for many years. The dial color was black, featuring a matte finish for optimum legibility. It had large inverted triangular index at the 12 o'clock position and the distinctive hands, with the luminescent portions divided in two. The watch is fitted with an accordion strap, as it needs to be tightened due to the pressure in deep water. In the following decades, Seiko perfected its diver collection with each new iteration. The rich history of diver watches is a very complex subject that deserves a video on its own. Moving back to present day, in September 2024, Seiko launched the Prospex Marinemaster 1968 diver reinterpretation. This is a tribute to the original Hi Beat which started this journey. At first glance, this watch looks amazing, with sharp edges and powerful contrasts. The case is made from stainless steel and measures 42.6 millimeters in diameter, a bit smaller than the original 1968 model, which had 44 millimeters. It features a black monodirectional rotating bezel, which is made from steel and has a detailed 60-minute scale and a luminescent dot at 12 o'clock. The crown has a screw-down mechanism with a rubber gasket in order to maintain the 30 bars of pressure resistance. The watch features a brushed 3-link bracelet made from stainless steel. It's worth mentioning that both the bracelet and the case have a reinforced coating for better protection in harsh conditions. The dial looks great and comes in 2 color variations, one black and the other white. Both of them feature a matte finish with a grainy texture, reminiscent of sand. This dial color is the single difference between these two models. The rest is exactly the same. The hands and indexes are filled with Lumibrite, a powerful and long-lasting luminescent material used in professional diver watches. When you are deep underwater with less light coming from the surface, you need to count on your lumen in order to clearly see the time passed. The date complication is discreetly placed between hour 4 and 5, parallel to the inner ring of the bezel. This way, if you do not pay attention, you risk missing the fact that this watch displays the date. The beauty of this dial is protected by a double-domed sapphire crystal with an interior anti-reflective coating. This crystal is also treated to be dirt-repellent and anti-fog. The watch is equipped with a powerful and versatile gear called Caliber 8L35. This automatic movement is based on a Grand Seiko caliber and is assembled by hand in Japan at the Seiko factory located in the Morioka region. This movement choice reflects the high price of this watch in comparison with other Prospex models. The movement is essentially an undecorated version of the Grand Seiko Caliber 9S55 with a larger diameter balance wheel in order to handle the torque needed for a dive watch. It is equipped with a DiaShock system with 26 joules and a mainspring that can deliver 50 hours of power reserve. We now need to mention the sad part of this video: the price. The retail price for this watch starts from $3,000 for both models, but depending on your region and local dealers, you may expect an even bigger price. I think the price is a little high for this watch, especially in comparison with the model Seiko Prospex 1965 Heritage launched in March 2024. This watch looks different, but in matter of specifications, it has many similarities. It has a date complication. It uses the same Lumibrite material and has the same 300 meters of underwater certification, but its cost is less than half the price of Marinemaster's. I think the movement is the main price differentiator, the Marinemaster having a Grand Seiko movement, while the Heritage a regular caliber. But I don't think this difference worth a double price, because the Marinemaster movement is a modified version of a Grand Seiko caliber. It lacks the same precision calibration and design decorations. So even though these movements are strongly related, they're not technically the same thing. But I must say, in my opinion, the Marinemaster 1968 looks better than the Prospex 1965 Heritage. But these are just my thoughts, not absolute truths. At the end of the day, you decide what you wear and what is worth for you. So I invite you to tell me in the comments section, what do you think about this watch? Would you consider buying it? Do you think these specifications worth its price? Or you would rather buy a cheaper Seiko Prospex alternative? Thank you for clicking on this video. Don't forget to subscribe and leave a like or dislike at your will. And until next time, keep watching.